Welcome to the fourth serverless workshop online. Great to see you, and we hope you will have a great experience. The idea is to exchange experience and make it really lightweight, quick, and, well, hopefully full of joy, not painful. We have the Discord channel where you can post your questions or continue conversations. We also have the mailing list. So if you want to find out about future workshops or anything like that, that's the best way to subscribe to that mailing list. By the way, all those slides will be linked from the website of the workshop. So you can at any time you can easily see it. And then we are working on the next workshop, which will be in December. And the paper submission is in the end of September. You can find everything on our website. And then, generally speaking, why we want to do those workshops, it's to make learning about serverless from each other and also kind of look into future. So that's what is here highlighted. We want to make sure we are evolving workshops and in particular looking on impact of new technologies on the whole bigger serverless experience, how it works. And then if we are looking today on what is the biggest impact on computing in general and serverless computing, it seems to be AI. So we are thinking that we need to emphasize more AI topics. If you have some ideas how to, create new exciting serverless and AI-related overlapping projects, or just talk about it, that's what we want the future of serverless workshop to go. Pedro, do you want to say something? You also had some ideas about it, right?
Yeah, no, I completely agree with you that serverless AI maybe is the next big thing. I mean, serverless is already consolidated, so there are papers in many conferences now about serverless, and it's kind of old, or in the Gartner cube, it would be now like a stable thing, like I function as a service is like common. But I mean, next year is exciting how AI and serverless are going to combine. And you said it here. I mean, you have agents, you have GPUs. I mean, there is a lot of excitement, and simplicity and auto-scaling and pay as you go should arrive also to AI. And this combination can even make this workshop more and more hot again after 10 years of serverless computing when combining with these new technologies.
Okay, then just very quickly, the mechanics of the workshop. There will be ongoing WOSCx in Discord channel. So just, if there are questions or anything, you can just write them down there. You can also ask presenters. We will have some time after each session for questions. Presenters have 5 minutes, and we will make the duck quack sound to indicate, that you are 4 minutes into your allotted time. In general, if you're asking questions or something, just raise your hand so we as moderators can see that you want to ask questions, or just go ahead and ask questions where there is time. And then we again invite you to join our Google group, which is essentially mailing list, so you will know about all future workshops. Now we will go to the online polls part. Pedro, do you want to talk about it?
Yeah, maybe I can say this. This is a long tradition that we have in WOSC. We always ask you 2 questions, and we want the community to help us. So we are doing this since 22, maybe now more than 4 years. And in the different workshops, you see here that we ask first about what are the main challenges in serverless computing. Now, what are the challenges now? And we see here that state, it's everywhere. I mean, state was always a big claim because their functions are stateless. Then about simplicity, we also have like issues like debugging, like observability, like consistency, like programming abstractions. These were always topics that we see in the different polls that we did, and of course, cost. It has been always like an ongoing topic that we see here. Maybe you can move to the next one. Last year, I mean December 24, what people were saying, they were saying vendor locking, it's number one. I mean, still we have big differences between the different cloud providers for the serverless services. Performance and latency and cold starts continue to be worrying the community. And then other different, many different. I mean, it's difficult that people say exactly the same words here. So we see many different words like interoperability, energy consumption, bar stability, uh, benchmarks, big functions, and GPU. So there are a lot of topics that are worrying people in the community related to this. So maybe then, second question, if you move to the next slide, is about the future. I mean, we ask directly the people not about current challenges, but what is going in front of us. I mean, where are we going in serverless computing? And years ago, we said like hybrid, we talk about cloud continuum, about the edge. Serverless are arriving everywhere, like we see in the right. And we continue saying that we require like multi-cloud, we require simpler and single abstractions. And then in the two ones that you see in the part below, you start to see AI. And AI is growing bigger. I mean, AI problems are beginning more and more important, and you will see like more of that in the next slide, because even if you go to the next one, then this is December again, 24, and you see here convergence with Kubernetes, that it's becoming like a standard for cloud deployments, and also for AI, because most training for AI, it's done on top of big Kubernetes clusters. But then you see also here artificial intelligence, and you see AI agents. So of course you see other things like always in efficiency, mobile, and memory disaggregation. But we see here a trend that it's the one that Alec and we are trying to move this workshop towards more AI related topics that are now in fashion. So maybe now we can now go. We will ask today 4 questions, not 2. So don't be tired. This will be fast. So first, try to go to menti.com here, and then join this thing, and then try to fill. Maybe I can share a screen, Alec, and show the
Yeah,
word.
I can go ahead. Share your screen.
Okay. So then, if we go here, okay.
I will put also into chat the the code.
Yeah, the code is also in my screen. I think you should look at it there.
Okay.
We give some time to people to contribute here.
Yeah, let's like at least 30 seconds.
Got some, yeah.
AI is pretty small compared to GPUs, huh?
Here, let's give some more time.
I will take a screenshot of it, but Pedro also take a screenshot. So
yeah, I will have the final one after every, because you can even continue contributing here, I think.
okay.
But let's give like 1 minute and then I move on to the next question. But we see clear that AI GPUs adoption, there are interesting things here, AI accelerators, agents, LLMs. Okay. I think we have now 22 out of 25 contributions here. Okay, maybe we should move now. Okay, we have 23. Nice. So we still have more contributions.
Okay.
Okay, so maybe we can move, Alec. You agree?
Sounds good.
Okay, let's move on to next question now. What is the future of serverless computing?
Don't get too suggested by what is posted, come up with your whatever topics you feel like, are the maybe not fully on the radar for the future. And if you joined late, it should be in the chat, the link to Menti Matter. I will just post it again. I'm not sure if Zoom keeps the chat history. The link is also in Discord server. I'm going to post it there.
Moving.
So AI inference and generally AI topics are making strong presence.
There are some ones I don't know what it is, like vibe coding. Do you know what it's that, Alec?
Yes, this is very like hot now idea that you do not need to do anything when you are coding. You just tell AI
Huh?
like vibe, but you never look on the source code or what is actually produced as actual program code. You just get a vibe what it is doing and tell AI to fix it if it is not right.
Okay, I didn't know. It's not like no code or low code approaches.
It is even more than, less than low code. There is absolutely no code. You just tell AI what to do. There is no special tool.
Nice. Okay. We still receive some submissions, so let's give like 1 or more 2 minutes. But the trend is clear, like we said, Alec, it's AI inference and GPUs and yeah, simplicity, AI runtimes. Nice. So let's move to the next question. We have like 2 more. Then now what are current challenges for serverless AI? And I think we will have like repetition from the previous one because many challenges in AI seem to be in serverless AI here. So maybe for the next workshop, even this could be like a list of topics for us, but you can tell us here like what are current challenges for serverless AI?
And think about it also what it is right today, not not what will be in the future, but if you want to do something with serverless AI, what do you feel, today challenges? So definitely we need cheaper GPUs. That's, the one observation.
Let's give some more time.
And just looking on it, complexity and cost and agents are winning.
The cost of AI in the cloud can be expensive with GPUs. So any efforts reducing cost, like compacting the LLMs, simplifying inference, or making cheaper the use of GPUs would be really useful.
That kind of reminds me about like old computers where sharing mainframes was a big idea because they were so expensive. So people were accessing during night or, whenever it was available. Okay.
So then, no, I think that the outcome was clear. I mean, cost it's always in all our world clouds. I mean, this is an important thing in AI. We want this to generalize. GPUs, cost, agents, these are related things. I also see other related to data, MCP, and state management that still continue to be a problem here in AI. Developer control and debugging, we still see problems that we have years ago and it seems not solved. So even in AI, we will require more simplicity for deploying our agents or our models and everything. So this is interesting. I mean, even older problems that are not solved after years. So maybe going for the last question and then we move to the keynote.
Sounds
Uh,
good.
Last question, it's open for the audience. Like, what AI topics we should have for future workshops or any other topic? I mean, be creative here and tell us what do you think? I mean, what should we include here in the next editions of WOSC? You have some ideas?
That will be more like actual text questions, right?
Yeah, 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 yeah. Or topics. I mean, you can put a question or a topic.
It may take a little longer to type all those questions and even to think topics.
Here different than a world of clouds because this is bigger, so we can be moving here. How
Yeah,
to
there is, I think, 5 questions. You need to scroll through, right?
Yeah. So here, ethics.
And you can vote, I think, and that's how it works. So feel free to put your hands up, vote.
Serverless AI toolkits. How to make serverless AI that runs without changes. Edge intelligence, geo-distributed AI services. With vibe coding individuals. Yeah, I think this is vibe coded. Remain compliant.
Yeah, vibe coding is really future in the sense if you are making like science fiction movie, that would be the coding. You just talk to your Star Trek computer and it knows what to do.
So here, I don't know if we can update, and there are more. This tool is new for us, so I will maybe provide them with a list because there is a voting tool, so we can also vote the different proposals.
Right.
Here I see something new: how to compose multi-agent autonomic computing for managing distributed serverless workflows on IoT edge cloud continuum. Is vibe serverless coding, vibe coding and automation. This vibe coding was like something new and interesting.
We will know if it sticks next year or in few months.
Yeah.
And if you have some other topics you would like us, to add to future serverless workshops, just put them into Discord or send to us, and we will try to consolidate and make sure they are there. Okay, I think
I think we can finish here, Alex. So maybe I stop sharing now and maybe
yes.
we can move on to the next
Yeah,
session.
so I think we are already kind of over time. So the only one thing I will ask before we go to our keynote, please go on mute. If you are not presenting, I may be able to just mute all. So if you are Jeremiah, unmute yourself. Jeremiah?
Yep. Can you
Okay,
hear me?
very good. So we can now move to the next part of our workshop, which is our keynote. Think about it. This is from industry point of view about serverless and what is happening in serverless computing. Think about your questions, what you would like to know more about, and there is time at the end of the keynote. We still have time for the questions, and also you are welcome to ask them in Zoom chat or even better in Discord. Zoom chat, it's not really preserved, so that's the better is Discord or ask after the talk. Okay, Jeremiah, go ahead.